today's video, I'm going to teach you how I make all the party sweets, all the brigadeiros the same size without using a scale manual. So I'm going to use these measuring spoons here, super cheap. They come in a set of 5 or 6 spoons for $6. And this larger one here measures 50 milliliters. It's a tablespoon. And this other one is 7.5 milliliters, which is half a tablespoon. So these are the two I use most to make brigadeiros here. And I'm going to give you several tips. So here I've already separated my brigadeiro and I've also separated a plate. The first tip is to use water to moisten the spoons so the brigadeiro dough doesn't stick. I thus always keep my spoons submerged in this water here. And I'm going to give you another tip now to make brigadeiros that are going to be dipped in colorful sprinkles and then covered in peanuts. I usually use this smaller spoon here. Because of that, this process will of course increase their final weight. And this other larger spoon I usually use to make sweets that will be rolled in powdered milk to make them a good size, okay? Yeah. At the very end, I'll show you the precise weight of each sweet treat. I'm going to make the first one using this larger spoon, the 1 tablespoon spoon. And look, everyone, just spread it like this until the spoon is full. And I like to take a spatula or a small knife and wet it with water to remove it. And then just put it there. Now I'm going to take the spoon I normally use for brigadeiros, which is this one here, the half tablespoon spoon, which is what I'm going to use for my brigadeiros today. I take the mixture, I take the spatula, and I pour it like this. So in a few minutes, we make several brigadeiros. This tip is one I've been using for a long time because if you're going to make brigadeiros using a scale, it takes too long. You keep adding the batter until you reach that weight, and often you end up taking too long. So they'll all come out practically the same sizes. There might be a slight variation of 1 or 2 grams, hardly noticeable and insignificant in the end. We can do it in a few minutes, 10 minutes at most. We simply take a full brigadeiro recipe and then shape all the brigadeiros individually. Don't forget, stay until the end because there are even more incredible tips for you. Then I'll weigh the brigadeiros so you can see their weight without the sprinkles and the weight with the sprinkles, the final weight, so you can track it and get an idea at home. And if you like videos like this, why not subscribe to the channel? That way you'll be notified whenever I post a new video, giving you the opportunity to watch them first. I've just finished portioning all my brigadeiros here, and let's move on to another tip. How am I going to shape these brigadeiros? Look, we won't put margarine in the water itself. I put plenty of water on my hands to stop the brigadeiro from sticking. You just come here and roll your brigadeiro out. So we've got our brigadeiro right here, ready to go without getting your hands dirty with margarine, oil or butter, okay? Let's weigh our brigadeiro, see, 12G. The one made with a half tablespoon measuring spoon. Lifting the scale like this, it fluctuates a bit. But see, it's 12G in this brigadeiro from this 7.5 milliliter half tablespoon measuring spoon. Now, after coating it in sprinkles, let's weigh it again. It went down to 16G. I think 16G is a super good weight for party sweets. Okay. So this is the one I usually make, and this is the one I'm going to make for my son's party. A brigadeiro that was between 15 and 16 grams. Placed in our paper cup, so you can get an idea of the size. So it looks really nice. But the bigger one, no sprinkles. 23 grams. Let me show you here. Up close, look. 23 grams. And if we take it from here and roll it in our sprinkles, it will go up to 28 grams, look. So it weighs about this much at 28 grams for the one made with a tablespoon. And I'm going to put it in the same paper cup I used for the other one so you can get an idea of the size this brigadeiro ended up being. It's super big. It doesn't even fit in the paper cup. So it varies quite a bit. So here we have our 2 brigadeiros, the one made with a tablespoon and also the one made with half a tablespoon, which is this one here. This one here is a brigadeiro, more for parties. I'm guessing this is the party size with a final weight of 16G. Oh, sheer. And this one here is the size you can use if you want to sell them on the street or in restaurants. That's more up to you. Made with a tablespoon. Made with a tablespoon.